welcome to Daily Sama. This is Dr. Shalini Bahl, and I am showing up from Maine. I thought the internet's not working, but I guess it is working now. So, hello. Greetings from Maine. I am visiting a friend, and it's one of those days where I felt maybe I can take a day off and not show up for a daily Sama practice. But I did. And that is what practice is about, especially on the days when we don't feel like need to practice. Those are the days we really need to show up. And that's that reliability we're creating within our own memory that no matter what, we can still show up to the practice and find that clarity that we need in that situation. So without further ado, I'm going to pull a random card today as I was again not clear what practice should we do. And so I'm going to pull the card from the Deckable app with the Return to Mindfulness cards there. And may we receive what we most need to return to a place of clarity, compassion, wisdom. For anyone who's tuning in right now, may this practice be for our benefit and for the benefit of all beings. So with that intention, I'll pull a card. And the card I got was Wake Up with the Senses. That's a beautiful reminder for awareness, just returning to that simple quality of awareness using our senses. And the most direct way that we can return to that place of spacious, non-judging awareness is through our senses. So this card is about awareness of our senses as a way to return to the present moment. So I'll just read the card first and then see what the practice is going to look like for today. Tuning into the senses helps us bring us out of our heads and into the present moment. Relax into your senses. Feel the touch of your clothes. Listen to the sounds in the room. Take in the smells and sights around you. Take regular breaks to wake your mind with the senses. So this is a great practice we can do during transitions. And you're standing in line at the grocery store instead of checking your phone, or you're walking from your house to your car, to your place of work, on college campus, wherever you are, instead of checking your phone, you can use that time to really tune into the senses. And that's a direct way to return to our present moment experience. So let's do this together. And we'll as always, start in a comfortable posture. You could be standing, you could be sitting or lying down, lowering or closing your eyes. Taking a few deep breaths in to arrive to this moment. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. And we'll start by returning to our awareness of the sense of touch. So just starting by sensing the breath as it enters your nostrils, the touch of the air, the coolness or warmth, any tingling. So just staying with these sensations of touch of the air in your nostrils. And maybe even sensing the touch of the air as you exhale, touching the upper lip. Seeing if you can do this effortlessly, so without forcing or trying to get any special experience. We're just resting the mind in this awareness of the sense of touch. Just for these few moments, letting go of any rushing, any expectations, judgments, softening the muscles in your mind, in your body. If you like, you can expand your awareness of the sense of touch to your full face. Can you feel the coolness or warmth of the air around you touching your face? Where in your face can you feel the sensations of touch most clearly? And if you're not feeling anything, that's okay. Just being with not feeling anything, just resting in that awareness, the muscles of your face, your forehead, your cheeks, jawline, chin, the upper lip. And if you like now, placing both hands on the region of your heart and feeling the warmth, the touch of your hands, one on top of each other, the warmth or coolness of your hands on your chest, sensations of touch. And as you rest your awareness more and more, just noticing the depth or intensity of sensations that you may be noticing or sensing. Maybe you can feel the warmth more clearly or the coolness. Maybe you can start to sense the pulsing of blood in your fingertips, any tingling as your hands make contact with each other. And as you feel distracted, just letting go of any distractions that are there and returning to this place of touch, awareness of sensations of touch. And if there are any distractions, judgments, expectations, seeing if it can soften, just notice them and soften the grip that those distractions have. Just acknowledging them and returning to your practice. Awareness of our senses, waking up to this moment with your senses. And if you like, taking a few moments to listen within as you feel more connected with your sensory awareness, with your present moment experience. Just letting go of any effort to even meditate and taking a few moments to listen within what is alive for you right now. Maybe not going with the first line of thinking, which may be your default ways of thinking, just acknowledging the first thoughts and seeing what else is present. Maybe going a little deeper below your thoughts that are there and listening to what is present when you let go of your distractions, judgments, and are really present with your breath, with your sensory awareness of the breath or the touch of your hands, letting them bring you back to the present moment. And in this quiet awareness, in this spacious awareness, listening to yourself, listening to those aspects of yourself that you're not able to hear in the noise of everyday life, the busyness of everyday life. So just taking these few moments to listen to that quiet voice of intuition, the quiet voice of your inner knowing. And sometimes we're able to tap into what is there, what is present more easily. And at times, there are many voices in the head, many thoughts in the head, and that's okay. So, inviting compassion for yourself in this moment and using your breath, using your sensory awareness of touch, or any other way that allows you to return to this moment, your direct experience in this very moment. And then from that place of connection, starting to bring awareness to the thoughts and letting them go and seeing what's below that thoughts and letting them go and seeing what's below that and trusting this practice, trusting yourself to know. And feel free to return to this practice of sensory awareness, of waking up with our senses throughout your day. That's the practice we did today. You can put gentle reminders for yourself along the way, or whenever you're in transitions, you can return to use your senses of smell, of sight, of touch, of sound, listening as a way to return to your present moment experience and take moments throughout your day to check in. What is going on for you? What is most alive? What is most important? And and then beginning to take actions from that place of connection and alignment with your intentions, your insights, your inner knowing. That is the daily practice that I offer every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on workdays. And what we're doing here is cultivating these 8 qualities of the mind that disrupt our default ways of thinking, of reacting, of showing up for ourselves, for each other, and transforming those default habits into more skillful ways in which we can really listen to ourselves, to listen to each other, to really see each other and be in this world, live this wild and precious life, as Mary Oliver said, in a way that's true to us, that feels aligned with our gifts, with our intuition, our inner knowing, and brings joy and harmony to us and the people around us. And right now, the world really needs us to practice. So thank you for showing up today. Thank you for your practice. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave a message in the comments, in the chat box, or I will be sharing this practice in the micro practices in Sama Life. If you like, you can always return to the library of practices there and we can continue the conversation there. So until I see you tomorrow, stay Sama.